Can't wait to get in the water. Can't wait. Want to know my favorite part about diving? Getting to hang out with such awesome people on a day-to-day basis. Join me as I spend an awesome day with Garrett diving the Pacific Northwest and another with Xerxes cooking up mad seafood right on the shore. If you're a seafood lover, this video is for you. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. It pleases the algorithm gods, and it lets me know it's all worth it. Cheers, peace, and love. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving with Garrett at a familiar spot. It's that time of year again. The days get shorter and the visibility gets better, so no complaints from us whatsoever. I used to hate wintertime. Now I actually love it. I look forward to it due to the fact the diving's that much better. Yeah, sure, the spearfishing closes, but I'm out there to see the wildlife most of the time. I think y'all recognize this spot. Dove here a bunch. It's a good one, close to home. I haven't really been diving too much, so figured might as well hit this up because it's consistently good. I'm here with my friend Garrett, Uncharted Odyssey. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. My vehicle is in the shop, so he picked me up. We're doing a mid-afternoon dive. I think it's almost 12 o'clock right now. Gonna jump in. He has a wetsuit that doesn't keep him that warm anymore. It's pushing 3-4 years, so it's probably gonna be a short one, but enough time to get in there and maybe see some octopus. This is looking good. It's dark, but it's looking good. Looks like some fresh snow up on those mountains. Man, that is scenic. I love my backyard. A little slice of paradise. I seem to have a little ritual when I get in the water. I stare out at the ocean and try to appreciate how lucky I am. I know a lot of people that watch my channel are landlocked in, say, Alberta and Saskatchewan. They don't have the ocean at their doorstep, and it's important for me not to forget that. Right off the bat, finding fishing lures like normal, seeing some beautiful perch, and the visibility was decent. Not as good as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty decent. You know, spearfishing does seem expensive. It's a decent buy-in, but you're not losing fishing lures left, right, and center. When I was younger, for birthday and for my Christmas present, I always wanted fishing lures. I got one spear gun that's lasted me forever. Actually, I got a newer one recently from Bickerton, handmade in Nanaimo. Make sure you check out Bickerton spear guns. I leave a link in the description on all, or at least most of my videos. This wall, I love this wall. I've dove it 1,000 times. Little rockfish hanging out all over the place. I couldn't have timed this better if I tried. I did a drop and a sea lion bombed me at the exact same time. They're so majestic watching them swim around in the ocean. Now I went down to the bottom and I tried to ignore it and pretend it wasn't there and failed miserably because every time I'd peek behind me, I'd end up seeing it. It was kind of stalking me, or at least showed some genuine curiosity in me. I had no choice. It was up to the sea lion, and I just kind of sat back and enjoyed the show. These experiences I also don't take for granted. All of this stuff, we're extremely lucky to have it so accessible. Garrett filmed this clip. He donated it to me. Watch his video. He has a sick one from this day. Chatting with Garrett, like right beside me, sea lion jumps out. He's not on my fin. I don't know if I got that on camera. Did he? Yeah. That was intense. That was cool. Fishing lure after fishing lure. I must have found about $50 or $60 in fishing gear this day. I seem to just hoard it. I honestly have more than I know what to do with. It probably carries some value, but realistically, it's just gonna sit in a bin somewhere. I should really make use of it or give it away. I've seen lingcod after lingcod as well, which is a positive sign. It's around that time of year they're gonna start laying their egg masses, so I'll be out there looking for those shortly. I was filming Garrett, and again, the sea lion came up and nibbled on his fin. I missed it though, I didn't catch it, sorry man. By the way, I'm trying something different with my videos. Rather than writing a script and recording it, which takes forever, I'm just talking right to the microphone. I think there's pros and cons, and I'll probably bounce back and forth, but let me know what you think, if you like this style of editing or not. Rockfish galore, rockfish everywhere. Such an awesome sight. And here's $1 million question. Will the Insta360 X4 work with the dive mask action camera mount? Let's find out. Now, I'm sure you've seen me pumping out a lot of Insta360 review videos. This video here, though, is not sponsored content. I actually wanted to see if the dive mask worked with the X4 or not, and it did-ish. Garrett said it looks like a rhinoceros, which was kind of funny. Out of the water, the camera would pull the mask away from my face, but once I got in the water, it was pretty neutral, and I didn't notice it too much. I did notice the pressure of the camera kind of would warp the lens, so it kind of give me a distorted view, like looking out, but the footage turned out great. I honestly don't think I'm going to be doing that too often though. That dive was awesome. That was really cool. Again, those sea lions came up to us. Me and Garrett were chatting away and one started biting on my fin. It kind of scared me. No, I really just, I can't even say startled. I'm just like, what was that? Something behind me, and there you go, sea lion. Saw lingcod, rockfish, octopus. Played around with my X4 again. Probably got a decent shot, I think, maybe. We'll find out. It was a good time in the water. Sun came out too. Nice and bright down there. Good visibility. I found a bunch of lures. I'll leave them on the shore because someone will definitely pick them up and use them again. I got a pile that's growing, so I have no need for them apparently. All right, gonna go home, edit up this footage, and maybe dive again. My vehicle's in the shop, but maybe dive again this week if I can get to the ocean. Peace. So my vehicle was in the shop longer than expected, and I needed a vehicle for work, so I rented a car and I made it out for another dive. Back in Nanoose Bay with Xerxes, we're gonna be diving for oysters and looking around for other stuff as well, of course. It's really calm out right now, like extremely calm out. And the visibility looks good, so we're pumped. In hindsight, I should have held off on the spot because the in-laws are coming next week and they love oysters. Actually, I'll just come back here, let's be real. We found octopus at this spot too. They have a short lifespan, so I don't expect to see it again, but it'd be neat if we did. What a beautiful morning.
Beautiful morning indeed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're alive, those ones?
Real close.
Oh, nice. I went about a year hiatus without diving this spot. It's so scenic, it's so gorgeous. And I'm gonna come back here again and explore this general area. There's a little island to the left of this that I wanna check out. Yeah, the water's looking nice and crystal. I can't wait to get in the water, I can't wait. Saw the oysters hanging out in there. I'm gonna grab our pick of them. Maybe grab some sea urchin. You gonna grab some sea urchin too?
Maybe.
Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I might grab a couple. You excited too? You forgot your weight belt though. Sorry, I reminded you.
Look how many free weights laying around.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just jam your wetsuit full of rocks. That one got you. That's about 9 pounds. Woo! What you could do actually is just throw one of those in your catch bag. That would work. So when I go bottle diving, I intentionally underweight myself because I know I'm going to be carrying around like 20 pounds of bottles. If I'm properly weighted and I have a bag full of bottles, I end up being extremely negative and start sinking. So if you ever do forget your weight belt, honestly, grab like a shopping bag you might have in your vehicle, load it full of rocks, and that's better than diving positive the whole entire time. So that's a control. This spot is amazing. I love it so much. There's seafood galore, oysters, mussels, clams, all over the place, and we had our pick. I always look at this like an Easter egg hunt. There's mussels and oysters everywhere, but you're looking for the cream of the crop. And I was doing my absolute best to find some like meaty ones that would fill our bellies, because we were going to do a cook-up after the dive, or we are doing a cook-up after the dive. Look at that one. That thing's gargantuan. That was such a delicious mussel and oyster, all of the above. Seafood here is amazing. We eventually ventured out to deeper water. I love how everything is two-dimensional until you dive down, and then the structure like pops out. This jellyfish was beautiful with the amazing visibility. Xerxes, she called me out. I dived without a watch, and she wanted to see if I could guess the depth. I guessed 8 meters. She went down and recorded 8.5 meters, so an air margin of 0.5. So not too bad, not too bad. The colors here were really orange. See all the reds. This was actually a really good dive despite not seeing much life. Right here, there's a bunch of krill. I think that's what they're called. I dove down and saw some sea urchin. We were struggling to find some, which is actually a positive thing. This is neat. You don't see the red until I start getting shallow and shallower, because red is the first color that fades when you go to depth. Now it's getting nice and bright. I pegged that one probably around 10, 11 meters. And here, I found another few, and I got distracted though here in a second. You'll see, there we go. Look at that crab down there. I knew exactly what that was. Oh yeah. I'm so pumped, I just saw a heart crab. I've actually never seen one up and close. I'm so pumped. So I actually misidentified this crab. I thought it was a heart crab, but it's a rhinoceros crab. Now give me a break though, because if you look at them side by side, they're pretty well identical, and I don't see them very often, so I'm not really looking at them close up in detail. But this was a rhinoceros crab, such a cool creature. They're related to those spiny lithodes. These giant sea stars are always a cool sight as well. Right here, I like this shot a lot with the perch in the background. Another little jellyfish creeping around. I didn't plan on harvesting crab, but these red rock made it way too easy for me. I was heading in actually, and I saw them right at the bottom. It's funny how they're all scrappy. I love red rock. I've said this before in my videos, but I'm a boxer. If I was a crab, I would be a red rock, little scrappy guy. Awesome, thanks dude for a meal. Beavercraft hooked up this awesome hatchet. I was looking for a hatchet too. And just around that time, they reached out, asked if I was interested in trying it out. This thing's boss. It's got our fire going like no tomorrow. Thanks guys. I'll leave a link to the website in the description and comments. And if you're looking to grab yourself a hatchet, and a wide variety of different knives and other products as well for that matter, check their website out. Just in time for Christmas.
How do you even grab this thing?
I know, it's so spiky. Actually, do you know what we can do? We can unzip it from the bottom.
Oh wow, it's fancy.
Yeah,
The fancy bag.
Yeah, alright, let's grab some oysters. Throw them on there. Throw them in the fire. They should pop open when they're ready.
I'm so scared of this thing.
Oh, the sea urchin?
You know why? Because like I remember the time it got into your foot.
Yeah, my hand there. Still got a chunk of sea urchin.
Yeah.
You see that lump there? That's a sea urchin, little quills. Yeah, seafood feast. How's your science experiment going? Is it eating?
It's eating the kelp.
That's awesome. Well, we'll be eating it soon enough. Oh, my crab's escaping over there. Forgot I had those in there. Some pretty good sized blue mussels out there. Got 75 of these guys. Load them up into the pot. Oh yeah, it's really good sized mussels here. Throw them in there. Should have brought a spatula or something. Looking good. Cooking in seawater is the best in my opinion. Good? Yeah?
Perfecto.
Oh yeah.
It's super sweet, actually. It's very good.
There we go. That's the bounty. That's pretty solid. Solid amount of food there. These guys hang out right on the top of the rock, so we don't have to purge them of sand. That's delicious. Something I've never tried before. We're gonna throw the crab right in the fire. I swear it's dead. It's cut in half. Nerves. Actually looks like a good one. It's always so hit and miss. Yeah, that's a decent one. All right, bottoms up. Let's see it.
All right, here the goes.
There you go.
Ready?
Yeah. Good.
Perfecto.
Nice. Honestly, I think my favorite way to eat oysters now is raw, which I guess is normal for most people, but definitely a fan. Alrighty, barbecued red rock crab. Never done it. Looks alright. Looks like it could be good. Maybe? Question mark? Yeah, that probably looks decent. There's a crab meat that actually turned out really good. Way better than expected. That's it. Another day. I won't be down for another 10, I don't think, because I'm heading to the mainland, then I'm heading to Fort McMurray, and I won't be back home for 8 days, 9 days, something like that. It was a good time off, got a lot done around the house. Thanks for diving with me, Garrett. Thanks for diving with me, Xerxes. This was an awesome day. Really good cookout. And diving today, the highlight was the either heart crab or rhinoceros crab. I'm 99% sure it was a heart crab. I'll do the research though. They're really cool crabs. The only time I've ever seen one was well, I didn't even technically see it. I was looking at a link called Egg Mass, and one was right above it, and I saw it on the footage afterwards, not while I was in the water. All right, signing off. Gonna go hang out with the kids. It's later in the afternoon than expected. We get here at 8:30. It's like 12:30 now. Peace.